Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is July 18th, 2025, and here are the top cryptocurrency news stories. We'll start our episode with the US House of Representatives, which has passed three major cryptocurrency bills. We're talking about the same three major bills we saw in the previous episode, which thankfully all passed before the August holidays. And beyond those bills, which will of course greatly help the growth of cryptocurrencies in America, we'll also go over a new executive order that Mr. Trump is considering, which is very interesting. This executive order could allow 401k accounts in US retirement plans to invest in alternative financial assets other than bonds, such as cryptocurrencies. Let's say, as rumored, Trump signs this executive order this week, and these accounts have a lot of money. Some of them have already invested in Bitcoin in the form of ETFs, but it's obviously better to hold the actual Bitcoin in your hands. Moving on, we'll also go to Australia, where there's a new use for Bitcoin that we'll see develop further in the coming years. And that's mortgages, please. Block Earner has launched its first Bitcoin mortgage in the country, after a legal battle with regulators that lasted more than 2 years. So as you can see, that legal battle was won, and now Bitcoin is being used to secure an average loan of up to 50% of the value of the property, with a typical mortgage being used to cover the financing. So this is the new use of Bitcoin, which, as I said, we're going to see more of in the world. And we move on to our Bitcoin ETFs, which we can say are typically showing positive inflows. The higher Bitcoin goes, the greener they get. But there's also some interesting data coming out of Ethereum ETFs today, which as of the 16th of the month had a total volume of $726 million, with BlackRock's ETF having the most positive inflows. This comes at the same time that Ethereum has finally woken up and is moving higher, as we can see with its price at $3,600 at the time of writing. And we have more interesting news about Ethereum ETFs coming again from BlackRock, which has filed a request with the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, to upgrade its ETF and include staking. This is something that many companies are looking to do with other ETFs in the crypto market, such as Canary, which has also filed with the SEC to include staking in its Injective ETF. Let's just say that this ETF has not been well received yet, but Canary is already looking to upgrade it. Continuing with our companies, which are obviously buying crypto, we go to a company that makes electric bicycles, called Vulcan. We learned that it bought $470 million worth of Bitcoin, with its stock increasing by 175% as a result. Meanwhile, the Bitcoin mining company, called Bitcoin BitOrigin, did the obvious and made a Dogecoin treasury worth about $500 million. Following this Dogecoin treasury, its stock increased by 117%. And for the final company today, we turn to Bitmine, which bought another $500 million worth of Ethereum. In total, Bitmine now holds up to $1 billion in Ethereum, which is equivalent to 300,000 ETH. And let's move on to the cryptocurrency sector, where we look at USDT, Tether, which has reached a market cap of $160 billion. This is positive news for the cryptocurrency market, as it shows that the market is very active. Tether and the rest of the stablecoins are fungible, so the higher they go, the more it indicates increasing usage. Let's say that one of the assets that investors seem to be buying right now is XRP, which in 2018, 7 years ago, reached an all-time high of $3.40. Its new all-time high is now $3.58, a new record after so many years. Congratulations to XRP. And let's just say that some people think it's a good idea to sell at an all-time high. Maybe that's what Mr. Chris, the co-founder of Ripple, thought after he moved $26 million worth of XRP to Coinbase. With the price of the coin, it has now reached a new all-time high. Some others who are selling are those who bought the PAMFAN pre-sale. With 60% of the participants, it seems that they have sold their coins on an exchange. Moving on, since we are talking about PAMFAN, we will go to a man who wants to break the Guinness record by writing the word PAMFAN as a tattoo on his body 700 times. The previous record is held by another man who had written the name Lucy 667 times. Despite all this man wants to surpass it. And if you want to see what his hand looks like, this is the photo you see. If you pay attention, the entire hand is written with PAMFAN and some other tattoos. Moving on now to our favorite cryptocurrency market, we will go to Bitcoin, which is at $120,000, with the price remaining very stable. While Ethereum is starting to rise, we can say. For this reason, the dominance has also changed slowly. That wraps up the top news for crypto today. Is July 18th. 18th, 2025. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.